had so much fun with the seed snail with my petunias that I thought I'd go ahead and give it a try to up-pot some of my zinnias that are getting a little lanky. So if you haven't seen what a seed snail is, I can link the first one I did down below. But in GIFs, you take something like, I'm using this packing foam and your soil, make sure it's damp, and then you fill it up and we roll it up. I'm going to try my hand at putting some of the zinnias in here. So make sure you start with a nice good damp soil. And I'm outside today. Thank goodness we have some beautiful weather right now. I'm loving it. So I'm just going to dump some of this on here. It's okay to make a little mess outside. And I want to make sure we get enough soil in it. Now I haven't made one yet. This is my first one making it with the starts already. So we'll just see how this one goes. I've been having great success with the other ones I did that I had started. I will show you guys those after a little bit. See where our progress is. And so now it looks about right. Now I'm just going to take these out somehow and just lay them down. Stop sticking to me. I'm wearing these gloves versus my gardening gloves because I can feel a little bit better. This might be a little tedious process. Look at that big giant root. But holding by the leaves so I don't damage the roots. These zinnias I had saved from a bouquet that I had gotten last year. And when the flowers dried up, I saved the seeds, and to my surprise, I've had a really great germination rate because I just wasn't sure for sure if I was doing it right. And even right now, I don't know how far the spacing should be, but I feel like this is a learning process, and that's what we're doing. We're learning. And yes, you see this big thing here? I'm pretty sure when I started my loofah, one ended up in this mix. But that's okay, because now I just have more. And then we will these all the way to the end. It's a little tiny, you might get lost. Try to stick with some big ones here. And these ones here will just go in my garden. These aren't going to anybody particular. So then that way we'll be able to see what happens as they grow more and what it will look like when we put them in my garden. That will be a lot of fun. I think zinnias are really pretty. And these ones are a big purple ball one. That's what I wrote on the stuff, the tag. So that's what it is. Oh, no word on that one. It's okay if we lose a few. I have plenty. Anybody counting? Any guesses on how many's down here? Now, what I'm not sure about is when we go to roll, if they're going to stay. And so I guess we will find out together. Like I said, I'm all about the learning process. So I think we could fit a couple more down here. Let's get to rolling and see how it goes. It's a little thick there, Eddie. And I know sometimes when you roll it, you can lose the dirt. I'm just hoping if I lose the dirt, it comes more out the bottom versus the top. And we're just rolling. Oh, one came out. Stick him over here. Just don't move that like that. So far, lost a few, but I'll just add them back in, and I can always add some back in. When I did my coleus, I just put them in after it was already rolled up. My bottom's getting funky, but oh well. Look at that. Now we'll tape it shut. Tape it on up so all the dirt comes in. And look at that. Might have to put a couple more in just from where we lost some, but we have a few other little ones there. Probably could even fit more. Maybe I'll add the other ones in this area. These are smaller purple ones. So I might go ahead and just plug them in too. And then we'll see how it grows. So far, that's a lot of them in there. Isn't that cute? So I will add a few in here and a few in there of those smaller ones. And then I will take them inside, give them a good drink of water, either by bottle watering and put them under my lights so that they can keep on growing. awesome. How my petunias are doing. This one's one of the Danny ones. This one was from my front yard. There's a lot of them in there. I really need to know what I need to do now. Do I need to move them around? Just let them grow? The fit of the fittest wins? Went ahead and also did my one. And then I up-potted, put in some of my zinnia, and they're growing. I started these in a little shallow tray. And then I also put a bunch of my coleus in, because I have way too many coleus. We're talking a lot of coleus. A lot. And more. And then I have my petunias that I need to get ready to separate some of those out too. And these are some Dollar Tree petunias. Started in a shallow tray. Brought them over here under this light a little better than my other light. And we'll work on this one coming up here soon. Maybe I'll add some of them to a snail roll. I am kind of running out of room, so we'll see. But I hope you enjoyed.